fears mounting nationwide of potential attacks on the power grid after a string of intentional vandalism at substations coast to coast. Power companies and local governments say they are following federal regulations, but is that good enough to keep our community safe? Correspondent Evan Lambert has been digging into this extensively. Evan, are these companies doing enough?
Well, Nichole, power companies can tell us all they want that the security measures they have in place for these facilities is up to standards, but that hardly means anything if nefarious actors are able to overcome them. Following NewsNation uncovering a glaring vulnerability to the nation's network of power substations borne out by recent intentional attacks which have left communities in the dark, we're getting a look at a lack of security at some of these points on the power grid. Our NewsNation station in Raleigh visiting 2 North Carolina substations secured by only a chain link fence and a lock. There were no visible security cameras or guards after a series of intentional vandalism in places from North Carolina to Washington state. Power companies and industry representatives have responded to our questions about the vulnerabilities by saying they follow industry standards and federal guidelines, yet they're continuing to report breaches.
The individual or individuals that did this broke through a security fence and damaged some of the equipment in the substation yard.
Doug Johnson is spokesman for the Bonneville Power Administration in the Portland area, which had a substation intentionally damaged over Thanksgiving. We asked him if federal standards requiring certain physical security need to be updated to meet the evolving threat to the grid.
Should these standards evolve? Because it clearly seems like up to standards isn't good enough.
You know, you always know there's a threat out there. We're always looking for ways to further harden the system against sabotage. But for now, you know, we are in compliance with the rules as they exist today.
But the bad guys are overcoming the old rules of what's adequate. As we reported exclusively, a suspected white supremacist, quote, shared a file with substation locations in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico in an online chat. Federal authorities warned other law enforcement about that in August. The database uses public data from the Department of Homeland Security and shows the exact coordinates of what's believed to be every substation in the U.S., including a number of the ones attacked recently in North Carolina, Florida, and Oregon. And a source told us that the Department of Energy was extremely concerned about those attacks in North Carolina and another reported incident in South Carolina. But since then, that local sheriff in South Carolina says the gunfire reported near a power station there, he does not believe that it was in the actual direction of that power station. Nichole?
All right, Evan, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.